best game you think the team played with perhaps the most frustrating result?
Well, direct answer, no. I think we played so many good games so far, and we haven't achieved the results. I remember Miami away. I remember Cincinnati at home, Cincinnati away. I remember Montreal away. I felt that we've been doing a lot of good games, but the final result, for some reason, we haven't achieved. But honestly, it was inspiring the way the team played, soccer-wise, but also on the mental side. I felt that they showed a lot of passion. They showed a lot of good attitude, energy, intensity against a very good team. They are a very good team, very good coach. And today I felt we were superior to a very good team, which is encouraging. So the message is let's continue with this type of performances. And at the end of the day, I think after the next 8 games, we're going to get a reward.
Did the referee explain why the first goal was disallowed, Sosa's goal?
My hands are tied there, though. I'm sorry, but by the rules of the league, I cannot speak about the guys making the calls on fouls. So I cannot. I think I can't even tell the name of their profession. But you guys write about it. I mean, you guys watch the film and please write about it. Analyze the same way you analyze and criticize coaches, players, and dissect every play. Analyze and criticize some of the guys we coaches we cannot talk publicly about because our hands are tied and it's frustrating. But the first thing that comes to my mind is the goal they score at home in a set piece, minimum contacts, and it's the same play. But as I said a few games ago, referees are always right, and we coaches were always wrong.
The Sosa-Sejdic pairing in central midfield, that's the first time they've started the game together. How do you think they work, and how did it help Sosa really get forward? And he had 5 shots in the first half, 3 on set pieces, I think.
Yes, to be honest, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan that Sosa was that high, but is what I love about my players is, and especially Santi, that their energy, they see the game, they adjust, and at times we plan something on the game and they see and adjust to that. And Sosa saw that there was a lot of space ahead of him, and Amar did a very good job at complement Sosa's qualities. I felt the midfield was very good. I think when Ibarra came also was a very good pair. So I think now that we don't have Rossetto, we have to adjust a little bit, but I was pleased with the way both Santi and Amar played, and then obviously also Ibarra.
How would you describe Columbus's 2 goals?
Well, the first one I think is a great goal. We have to give them credit. It's a great play. They unbalance us on our left side. We have to do better at covering those gaps and also at defending the crosses. I felt that the second one was more on us, individual defending inside the box. But also you have to give credit to a guy like Cucho. I think he was very good, and he did a fantastic play at the end of the day. But overall, again, they scored 2 very good goals. We scored 3 very good goals, and maybe 4. But in general, the team was very good.
Okay, Orlando rallied and beat Charlotte with a goal in the final minute. So y'all are now 5 points behind Columbus with 8 games remaining. Can that gap be made up?
Yeah, I think if we continue playing this way, no doubts in my head, we're going to be successful at the end of the regular season. We're going to make playoffs, and that's my belief. Otherwise, we quit and we don't play the next 8 games. So obviously, for me, I have to believe in the team. When they play this way, it's encouraging to me as a coach and motivates me to do even better with them.
All right, we'll go to Zoom now.
Hey, Gonzalo, Felipe here. What did you say? What was the message, very deliberately today before the game to get the players to play the way they did, to stay on the same page? Some of the goals that they gave up, I'm sure you're not happy with, but you seem very content with the intensity for 90. What was the message?
Well, the message, Felipe, is the same as we always message the players. Let's try to be good in possession. Let's try to be on the front foot. something we've been mentioning a lot is about, the beginnings of the halves, start on the front foot, try to score the first goal. For us, is very important, Felipe. And I felt that was key. Normally you get points when you score first. So to be on the front foot, to have that mentality, home or away, play the same way, do a lot of effort. I think the team played a very, very high intensity. We were pressing high, the home team, and we limited their chances big time. So I felt the team did a very complete game. But in terms of message, it's been very similar or probably the same as the other games.
Santi Sosa was very good today. And it looked like having a partner next to him in that defensive midfield role, contención was very important. Was that something that you think you want to do moving forward? I know you've tried Sosa a lot as a single defensive midfielder, but today against a very good midfield, Atlanta was really under control a lot of the time.
Yes, I agree with you. I think in general, Santi's coming back to his true level. I think he's a very good player, but the injuries and the inconsistencies throughout the season, not his fault, but just the situations have happened to him. Now he's in a very good shape. Physically, technically, tactically, he's very good. The partner today was Amar, and I felt he did a great job at complement Santi. But at the same time, many times Santi was on his own, especially in the build-up. Amar was one line ahead many times in the pocket of space next to Thiago, and Santi can cover that ground also. Then, obviously, defensively, Amar just coming back as two center mids, those contenciones, I felt it was very good. But Santi can cover a lot of ground as well when he plays as a holding center mid.
And finally, what's your message to the fans? There are fans that are just frustrated with the results, the lack of wins. They may not see the playoff picture the same way that you do. What's your message to fans?
Well, thank you for the support. I think every time we play at home, we feel their support. We are working. You can see by tonight that the team will never quit, that the team continues working hard, continues trying to play and trying to get points. And that's all we can say is we are working hard. We are doing our best to come back in this last part of the season and make playoffs. And my belief is we're going to make it. So, but other than that, I hope we all speak on the field and we all get this type of performances consistently every time we play.
Anything else on Zoom? All right, thank you. We'll get some players in here shortly.